Welcome, I'm Reddit Reader, and today we're going to be going over one of my favorite subreddits, Entitled Parents, where an entitled mother tries to take OP's debit card because she thinks OP is too young to have one. So, without further ado, let's begin. Our first post comes from Dead Inside and Out, and I can relate to that. Sorry for bad formatting, I am on mobile. So this happened yesterday and I have yet to calm down. For some backstory, I have two sketchbooks, one for anatomy, naked, skeletons, etc., and one for objects or faces. I use two books so if I'm going to a cafe or a family-friendly place, I can bring my SFW sketchbook. However, this time, I only had my NSFW one on me. I accidentally forgotten my family-friendly one at my aunt's. She is returning it tomorrow. Cast: Entitled Mom, Entitled Kid, Poor Dad, and me, as well as Kind Waitress. I was sitting in a cafe drawing a basic skeleton when a kid comes up to me. Entitled Kid: What are you drawing? Me: a skeleton? Now, it needs to be said that I have an anxiety disorder. If I'm drawing and you talk to me or look over my shoulder, I will probably have a panic attack. Oh, I like your sketchbook. Why, thank you. The pencil glides on the paper really nice. So, can I have that? My sketchbook? What else? No, this is mine. I worked really hard on a lot of the drawings in here. But I want it. I'm sorry, but this is mine. Entitled Kid storms off and I start to calm down. But is this the end? Oh no, not at all. Buckle up for a bumpy ride. Entitled Mom comes up and knocks on the table. Me: Can I help you? Entitled Mom: You said that Entitled Kid can't have your sketchbook? My blood pressure skyrocketed when I realized what was about to go down. Yeah? Oh, come on. He deserves it more than your ungrateful I'm sorry, lady. I don't care about how your son is deserving of my sketchbook. How dare you? My son is a much better artist than you. Of course he deserves it. Entitled Kid was about 9 or 10, yet he spoke like he was 4. Mom, I want it. I want it. I want it. Don't worry, Entitled Kid. Mommy will get it for you. She proceeds to grab my sketchbook off the table and scream. Give me my son's sketchbook. Help, manager. She stole my son's sketchbook. Kind Waitress rushes over. I'm so sorry, ma'am. What seems to be the problem? She stole my son's sketchbook. No, that's mine. Kind Waitress looks at both of us confused. Fine, I have a way of seeing who owns the sketchbook. What's the contents of the first page? Entitled Kid. Entitled Kid starts to sweat, but his mom jumps in. It's a skull, right, honey? Yeah. No, it's actually a body drawing. It's of a woman in an oversized sweatshirt. Kind Waitress flips to the first page, and obviously I was right. Well, it seems this is OP's. Entitled Mom frustrated. No. She grabs the sketchbook and starts flipping through it to see the NSFW images. Me: Hey, give it back. How dare you? You dare show these repulsive images to my son? Kind Waitress, have her kicked out. Poor Dad walks up and says, Entitled Mom, what are you talking about? Entitled Kid didn't even bring the sketchbook in the first place. Entitled Mom flustered. So what? She's drawing nudes to harass children. Poor Dad. OP has a right to draw as she pleases. Sorry, you both. He gives me back my sketchbook. We'll be leaving. They left in a hurry. Man, oh man, did this scare me. I don't think I'll ever be that confident in my life. Our second post comes from Nate the Big Hate. Hey Reddit, I got a really good Entitled Parent story. Sorry for my bad spelling. I'm currently on mobile. Cast: Me, Dad, Entitled Mom, and teenage son of Entitled Mother. Not entitled at all though. Backstory: My dad currently owns an ice cream truck that I work on whenever I can make money. It's not an average ice cream truck. It's like an ice cream parlor served from 6:15 to 7 p.m. There's a pizza truck there in our parking spot. Entitled Mom runs up to us and starts talking to Dad. Entitled Mom, can you just start serving right here? For some reason, she is yelling. We are parked on a slanted down part of the street. Dad, no, we need a flat surface. And if we set up here, we can't put the stairs down in the back and all the toppings will slide off the counter. Can you ask the pizza guy to move, please? He asks this as polite as possible. Entitled Mom, sure. Wait a sec. It's now 6:20. We have been sitting there for 20 minutes. The pizza truck finally moves, drives off to the empty place on their flat driveway. We finish setting up and Entitled Mom comes back. Wow, this is so cool. Thanks. Where's Daniel? Daniel is the person that the party is for, so before it starts, we always give the guests on their special cup for their ice cream. I will go get him. Wait, I forgot. Can you embarrass him in front of all his friends? Sure, but we will have to be on the bus and not in your yard. But it's my son's graduation. He is going off to college soon, so you have to be in the yard. She walks off the bus, half tripping, and by this point I realize she is beyond drunk. What's worse than an entitled parent? A drunk entitled parent. The event starts and her little angel that is going off to college comes onto the bus. We give him the ice cream, and might I add that my dad didn't embarrass him in front of his friends. Entitled Mom comes on and stands behind me. We never let people behind the counter, and by this point my dad was pretty pissed at her. She starts taking pictures and screaming at the other people to get out of the way so she can get a good shot. The radio that we have playing starts playing something, and she waddles over to it and turns it up full blast. Everyone jumps and looks at her as she starts twerking on the counter. I'm not exaggerating, it was ass and all that was shaken to In My Feelings by Drake. I try to ignore her and my dad turns down the radio. She gets pissed. She screams at him about how her little angel is leaving her for college and that he worked hard in school and deserves to hear this song. Dad says, Ma'am, I understand what you are saying, but can you please get off the bus? You are causing a scene and embarrassing yourself and your son. She gets off and 2 minutes later comes back, starts dancing and rocking the bus back up and down. Wow, she must have been pretty fat. And turns it up yet again. The speakers sound like they are about to blow, and she takes the whipped cream bottle from my hand and starts doing my job and mumbling something about how these other teens are useless and don't deserve whipped cream. The rest of the event was like this, her jumping up and down to the music, yelling that her son deserved a better ice cream truck, and overall causing a huge scene. That's my first encounter with an entitled parent. I feel bad for her son. He looked so embarrassed. Thanks for reading. You're very welcome, OP. I can't imagine having a mom that just gets obliterated and just embarrasses me in front of all my friends at my graduation party. I personally would try to kick my own mom out. I don't know about you guys. Our third post comes from No One Out Pizzas the Hut. Pizza. Oh my god, this is stupid. I went to see Aladdin today at the movie theaters, so I purchased the tickets online and drove to the theater. We got to our seats, brother and I gave him some money to get a snack or some popcorn. I told him I would stay here while he does so. He comes back with a water and popcorn. About halfway into the movies, I take a break to go to the bathroom. After my break, I took a walk up to the area where you buy popcorn. Forgot what it's called. Shake my head. For all you wondering out there, it's called the concession stand. She went to the concessions, and I was in line to get a popcorn and a drink, and took out my debit card so I was ready to pay. Enter Entitled Mom. She gets in line and is right behind me. As I'm going to pay, she sees me with my card. She taps me on the shoulder and says, "Excuse me, but I think you're too young to be able to use one of those." I'm 16. I simply say, "Ma'am, I'm well old enough to own one of these." My mom helped me get it. Entitled mom walks away. Don't know what for, and comes back asking where my mom is. She isn't here at the moment. She's at my house. Entitled mom says, ugh, under her breath, and I ask if there's something wrong. She says, you can just give the card to me. I'm sure there's nothing on it anyway. I, of course, decline her request and say, it has enough money to buy what I need. It had like $10 on it. Entitled mom says, well then, it has enough for what I need. She reaches her hand out and says, hand it over, in a mean, you know what's gonna happen if you don't kind of voice. Ma'am, it's not yours to take. I own this card and I'm going to use it. We step out of line and she starts saying how my mom is a bad mom for getting me that, and how she is stupid and probably didn't go to school. I'm guessing she said that to make me feel sad to the point I'd give it to her, but that was not going to happen. I ignored her remarks and said, ma'am, I will not let you have it. She proceeds to try to steal my card, and I asked for her to stop what she is doing. A man stepped in and told her, hands off. He looked like the guy that would be in a biker gang or something. She said, isn't this kind of gentleman too young to own a debit? The man said, doesn't look too young at all. You have a problem with people that are younger than you? She said, no, not at all. She backed away slowly, and that was the end of that. Short, my not sweet. I enjoyed the movie, and my little brother still has no idea what happened. He asked when I got back, what took so long? I told him problems with the popcorn machine. I didn't get the popcorn. I'm sure that entitled mom just wanted to have some free popcorn on some poor kid. Like, I'm sure whenever she goes to the movie, she tries to, that same exact trick. And maybe it has worked for her, but that is just some garbage right there. How entitled do you have to be to try to steal a kid's money? I mean, that's pretty low. Well, guys, that ends my video for today. Make sure you smash that subscribe button so I can see you next time.